right, so Dan Clancey. Wait, which one should I go to first? So much. Dan Clancey was caught on stream with a much younger woman, a 19-year-old. Disgusting. Disgusting. Who is the mystery girl with the Twitch CEO? Ooh. Ew, he's so gross. How would you ever let someone that looks like that touch you in a sexual way or even any way? Disgusting. Disgusting. Twitch CEO Dan Clancey has found himself in controversy again after the Emery TwitchCon incident a few days ago. The 61-year-old was seen in a live stream with a woman who looked much younger than him. Amid this, offline TV gamer Skara, I don't know that name, has also revealed how the CEO was consistently seen with younger women during the TwitchCon event. They don't like you. They don't like you, Dan. They just... This is the thing, like, young women will throw themselves at you, but they think that you're gross. They think you're a loser, and they're laughing at you behind your fucking back. And they're going to counseling and talking to their counselor about how they had to put your disgusting old man genitals in their mouth just to get a Twitch partnership. Like, is that how you want to get young women, Dan? Wouldn't you rather hook up with a nice 65-year-old nana from the nursing home who's, you know, your age and on your level? At least she's not grossed out by you, although honestly, she's probably grossed out with you too because you molested her granddaughter. So, I don't know. I don't think there's a way out of this, Dan. Daniel is his name, Daniel. I'm gonna call you Daniel. Yeah, date your own age, you freaking creep. Only genetic freaks like Kate Beckinsale are allowed to date men 20 years younger than them and get away with it. Because look, if a 45-year-old Kate Beckinsale is coming after your 25-year-old ass, you're not traumatized. And that is the only situation in which this is okay. All right? Thank you. And you have to be an insanely hot woman like Kate Beckinsale. Otherwise, it's not flying. Dan Clancey was seen with a woman who is believed to be 40 years younger than him in a live stream. Yeah, he could definitely, if everybody in that family chain had a kid at 20, he could be the grandfather. I don't know how to say this name. Maybe Action Man. While Action Man hosted a live stream, he unexpectedly got a FaceTime call from the Twitch CEO Dan Clancey. Excited about this, the gamer showed his phone to the camera so that the viewers could see that Dan had actually FaceTimed him. However, unexpectedly in the video call, Dan was seen with a woman who appeared to be quite young compared to him. This has brought massive backlash for Dan. Dan is a creeper. Dan has some moves on the dance floor. I don't care what that Crypt Keeper has. Was he fucking doing the dance from Thriller because he's a reanimated corpse? Because that seems like that would be... also, thank you for following. Oh, wait. Yeah. Thanks for following, AU Sleeper, Australian Sleeper, I'm going to assume. Or maybe you're gold. You could be on the periodic table of elements. We don't know. Anyway, he's a creepy man. Yuck. Cut your hair, Daniel. I'm going to call him Daniel because I feel like I need to talk to him like a mum because his mother obviously didn't bring him up properly. Although, you know what? If he saw me and I was talking to him like this, it would probably just make him hard, to be honest. He would probably pay for me to walk on his balls. Let's be honest, Daniel, you're a weirdo. But Daniel, you need to sort out your shit, okay? You're old and gross. Go and find a nana your own age to hook up with. The particular clip from the live stream with Dan and the mystery woman has gone viral. Speculations are rife about her identity. However, she has remained anonymous till now. Netizens have been trying to find her identity, and some stated that she is 25 years old. I mean, she looks like she's had a lot of work done. It's probably going to be hard to ascertain how old she is. Hence, Dan is 40 years older than her. Some media portals also claim that she is a content creator. Offline, TV creator Skara, I'm assuming that's how you say that, reveals seeing Dan Clancey with younger women during TwitchCon. Do we think that Dan Clancey will have a job much longer? Well, honestly, with the type of stuff that he's facilitated on Twitch, especially like extremist rhetoric by certain far left political commentators, if he hasn't been fired now, I don't know what it will take for Dan Clancey to be fired, honestly. I think he would actually have to be charged with a crime. And honestly, with his behavior, with with the way, like, I wouldn't be surprised if something comes out. In a recent post, let me start again. In a recent post, TwitchCon live stream, Skara shared his experience from the event. However, one of his stories has raised a lot of eyebrows. He stated that Twitch CEO Dan Clancey was seen out a lot of nights with young girls around him. Skara did not make any allegations against him and instead stated, whatever, man, if that's your thing, that's your thing. Yuck. See, as a woman, I can tell you, none of these women find you remotely attractive. And I would never, ever, ever, ever in a million years want to sleep with somebody that I knew found me gross and was sleeping with me for ulterior motives. But you clearly don't care, Daniel Montgomery Clancey. I don't know. I want to give him a name because Dan Clancey, it just feels like your parents didn't care enough about you to give you a proper name, you know? And I'm gonna give you the discipline that you so sorely fucking need, Daniel, okay? Daniel, listen to me, mate. Listen to me, sweetheart, all right? These women find you repulsive. They just want to be on the front page of Twitch. Look, streaming is fucking hard. There's no discoverability on your stupid fucking site. And all these chicks are doing is mentally scarring themselves for the rest of their life. They're going to have to spend any money that they make on Twitch getting therapy because they put your disgusting age spot covered member probably in whichever orifices, probably all of them, let's be honest, probably all of them. And they are mentally scarred by that. And that Daniel is the price everybody has to pay for these interactions. Are you okay with that? I mean, you clearly don't have a conscience, but maybe one day on your deathbed, you know, before you pass off into this mortal coil, which, let's be honest, you're pretty old, dude. It's probably going to be in the next few years. It could be tomorrow, you know. It could be tomorrow. You're going to have to ask for forgiveness, okay? You're going to have to ask for forgiveness from, you know, from Allah, from Muhammad, from Buddha, from Jesus, from, you know, from whomever you find you find yourself drawn to. Well, as you near the edge of this mortal coil, my friend, and you're gonna have to make good with your maker, and you're gonna have to apologize for all these young women that you mentally scarred. Nobody's coming out of this situation. No one's coming out of this situation unscathed, Daniel Montgomery Clancey. So sort it out, mate. Sort it out. But you don't think a billionaire cares about ants? Well, Jeff Bezos, if there's enough of a PR thing, I think Bezos will step in. How much? I don't think he is CEO of Amazon anymore. I think he's just like the primary shareholder or like the majority shareholder. I'm too poor to like know the language. I'm too poor to know like corporate language speak. But I believe I read somewhere recently that he is no longer like the acting CEO, just the majority shareholder. So while he still has like a lot of clout and a lot of pull, he's not necessarily like, you know, in the nitty gritty making decisions about the trajectory of Amazon anymore. That is my understanding. However, I am open to being corrected because that turns me on sometimes. But I'm not old and disgusting. I'm young and hot, so that's fine. However, Dan's recent appearance with a younger woman and the controversy surrounding safety at TwitchCon have raised many questions about him. Even though there's no proof that any of the women were minors, the CEO's story with younger women aren't sitting well with people in the light of the safety issue incident at TwitchCon. Twitch CEO Dan Clancey didn't know he was on stream and was caught on FaceTime hanging out with a girl at least 40 years younger than him. Dan is 61. Ew. Attack on Emeru. Oh, poor little Emeru is having such a fucking hard time lately. Poor Dali. Please get off Twitch and go on a holiday and take care of yourself. Go get your girlfriends. Go to a spa. Go get some face masks. She honestly, she needs a hug. She needs a hug and a Xanax and a lie down, honestly. If I was her friend, I would be coming and taking her away on holiday. You need better friends, Emeru. Just go on a holiday, sweetheart. Take care of yourself. That's my advice. Do I think Emeru has enough to retire? It depends what she's been doing with her money. I mean, my understanding is that like these people rent houses that are like millions of dollars a year. So they might be spending money as quickly as they're as they're making it. Because apparently the houses that they live in Austin, like one of the stream houses where the streamers live is apparently $10 million a year, and they don't own it, they rent it. So I'm going to say that a lot of these people aren't necessarily good with their money. I don't know. Those are the, like, if I had $10 million, that would be me. I would buy a house. I would have it invested. I'd have passive income going, and I would have enough to like not worry anymore. But I don't know. I don't really know how these people spend their money. But I hope she has enough to retire, because I would be getting the fuck away from the internet, because it seems like the poor girl's got a lot of stalkers, a lot of psycho exes, and yeah. Could not be me. That's why I VTube, just in case I ever do get enough viewers to have to worry about any of this shit. Like, fuck me. I have enough stalkers in real life, like, from just being a normal person. I could not deal with this. Oh, what was I saying? Attack on Emaru during TwitchCon. During TwitchCon, an unknown man tried to grab cosplayer and Twitch streamer Emaru against her consent, against her will, without her consent, I believe you meant to say. But that's okay, grammar is hard. This raised a lot of questions about the event's safety protocols. Along with the streamer, many fans were also frustrated with the lack of safety. Emaru also alleged that Twitch was very slow to react to the situation. The man who attacked Emaru has been banned from TwitchCon. However, people are alleging that they took this action only after facing backlash. Twitch has also shared a statement that said, "The safety and security of all those attending TwitchCon is our highest priority. The behavior displayed by the individual involved in the incident yesterday involving a high-profile Twitch streamer was completely unacceptable and deeply upsetting. We have increased security at the meet and greet attendee checking point, and will have additional security personnel surrounding participating streamers." Wow. Wow. That's so fucking reassuring, Twitch. I'm sure everybody's fears have been put to rest. That is the type of thing you were supposed to do before the fucking event, Twitch. Sort out Daniel Montgomery Clancey. If I have to tell you one more time, you are going to be sent to the isolation room at the nursing home. No hot nanas for you, mate. None. You will get no hot nanas. Okay, that is your punishment, Daniel Montgomery. Because somebody has to lay down the law, and it may as well be me. Ooh, should I be Twitch CEO? I would be such a good CEO. Give me the job. I want the job. But all those nurses, I don't know. A lot of nurses at nursing homes are sadists, dude. You should watch 60 Minutes one weekend and see what you learn. I would not want to be left alone with the nurses there. What are your thoughts on Dan Clancy getting caught with a younger woman? Well, I don't want to vomit, but that would be my response. It would involve my lunch coming back up to say hello. That would be my response. Gross, gross, yuck, yuck, icky, icky, poo, poo, poo. Anyway, what does everybody think about Dan Clancy? Am I too harsh? I don't think I'm harsh enough, to be honest. I'm actually censoring myself because this guy is so fucking nasty. So fucking nasty.